Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in this video we are going to prepare for your TCS Smart hiring interview. Okay, in this video I have mostly taken the most important HR or behavioral round questions basically, which are generally asked, because we know that in TCS Smart hiring interviews mostly the focus along with your technical questions is majorly also on your HR part or behavioral questions. So make sure that you prepare these questions very well, and if you are also going to appear for your TCS Smart hiring interview, make sure that you watch this video till complete end, as I'm very sure that this will be very helpful for you. The only tip from my end for you guys is that while attempting your interview, be confident and keep a smiling face. Don't look nervous in front of the interview. Before we start the video, if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I regularly post these kinds of helpful videos for all of you on regular basis. Also, if you are not aware, I have a complete playlist on TCS Smart and Ignite tab on my channel. Make sure to check this playlist. You will find a lot of other interview experiences in this playlist. Okay, you can scroll till the bottom. You will find other videos too related to your interview questions. So without wasting any time, let's get started with today's video. Let's look at this question that we have. How do you handle failure? See, one of the possible answers for this question can be, I see failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. When I make mistake, I analyze what went wrong. I take feedback and ensure I don't repeat it. This helps me grow professionally. See guys, whenever these types of questions that are being asked to you, you should have like bit of pre-preparation. Okay, it should not be like you are thinking on the go and then it is wasting time. So that is the main reason that we are preparing these questions right now itself, so that when these questions comes in your actual interviews, you have some data to speak on. Okay, let's now move on to the next question. Why should we hire you? Again, one of the most asked questions. Okay, let's see what we can answer for this one. As a fresher, I bring enthusiasm, adaptability and a willingness to learn. I have a strong foundation in, you have to mention your skill set. Okay, like basically what you have to do is whatever the role that you are applying for, or whatever your technical skills are there, or not only technical, you can even mention your soft skills or your general skills which are important in the industry. Okay, then you can say I am eager to contribute to your company's success while growing my skills. Okay, so in this way you have to basically tell some good parts or good qualities about you. That is what they are looking for you, right? Okay, moving on to the next question. What do you know about this industry? See guys, like whenever you are sitting for the interview, make sure that you pre-prepare about the company, because that is the most important thing. Okay, and if you don't have like any idea, or if you aren't prepared about the company, then you can say some generic things. Okay, like what generic things you can say? Okay, this company plays a crucial role in. Now you can mention some key aspects or like latest technologies like AI, machine learning, data science, because all these technologies are mostly used by all of the companies these days, right? So you can mention that. Then you can mention something about finance, healthcare if the company is dealing in that. Then you can mention that I have researched recent trends and understand that the company focus on, then you can tell like as I told you, trends like AI, automation, sustainability, inclusion and diversity. These are the most common trends that all the companies are following. Okay, I am excited to be a part of this evolving field. Okay, let's now move on to the next question that we have. How do you stay updated with your industry trends? See, one of the possible answers for this question can be, I regularly read blogs, articles, watch industry related videos and follow professionals on LinkedIn. I also take online courses and participate in discussions to keep my knowledge fresh. Basically, you have to tell them that you are like constantly learning and not sitting idle. Okay, you are constantly learning and evolving yourselves and your knowledge. Okay, moving on. Let's see the next question that we have. What do you want? What do you do in your free time? Basically, in your leisure time, what do you do? Okay, you have to tell that. Let's see. I enjoy learning new skills, reading about. You can mention any particular area of interest, like you like reading about science blogs, or you like reading about a particular genre of books or something. You can mention. Okay, then you can mention and working on small projects to improve my knowledge. Okay, I also like engaging in activities that helps me relax, such as listening to music or playing sports. Okay. So basically your activities should showcase that you are learning something new and not wasting your time. No one will say that I like scrolling Instagram reels, right? No, why someone would say that? Because that is the total waste of time, right? So even if you are doing that, that is fine, but you have to tell some of the activities that is increasing your knowledge, right? So you can also say that I make capstone project. Okay, what is a capstone project? For example, if you are learning a technology, okay, then there are a lot of concepts in the technology. So capstone project is such that while learning those technologies, or while learning or while seeing the tutorials, you are creating a project side by side so that you can implement those learnings into your project. Those types of projects are called as capstone project. That is what we have mentioned here, right? And working on small projects to improve my knowledge. So in this way you have to answer. Okay, moving on to the next question. Are you comfortable working in shift? So guys, for these types of question, there is a rule that never say no. Okay, never say no. Don't consider that, you know, if you will say if you will say yes, that I am comfortable working in shift, then they will call you in and ask you to work in shifts only. Basically, these types of questions are general HR based questions. So these are asked to check your, like, you know, mental level. Are you even ready to go to that level for the company or not? So you should always say yes, I am flexible and willing to work in shifts if required. I understand that sometimes roles demands different working hours and I am prepared for that. Okay, see, after this interview, it does not matter, you might not even you know, meet this interviewer again. So it does not matter that you have answered yes, so they will give you night shift project only. Okay, these are like general general questions based on HR questions. So you just have to answer in that way. Don't overthink too much about these. Okay, so always say yes whenever this question comes to you. Let's see the next question that we have. How would you handle a situation where you disagree with your manager? Let's see the possible answer for this one. I would respectfully share my perspective and listen to my manager's reasoning. If needed, I would try to find a middle ground while ensuring that the company's goals are met. See guys, whenever answering these types of questions, you have to be very respectful and you have to respect your leaders or your seniors. Okay, don't say anything that that reflects that you are not respecting your colleagues or your senior managers or something. Okay, so this is one possible answer that you can give for this question. Moving on. What would you do if you were assigned a task outside your expertise? Okay, so these kinds of you can say that these are not just HR related questions, but this can also be told as managerial rounds questions. Okay, because these are basically checking your management level skills. Okay, let's see, the answer for this would be, I would approach it with a learning mindset, research about the topic and ask for the guidance from my seniors if required. I see new tasks as the opportunities to grow and learn new skills. Okay, so in this way you have to answer that even though the task is challenging or it is outside my area of expertise, but I will learn about it and I will try to improve my knowledge on it so that I get to gain more new knowledge about the particular area. Okay, moving on. What are your thoughts on teamwork? Okay, let's see the answer for this one. I believe teamwork is essential for success. Collaborating with different peoples bring diverse ideas, improve problem solving and help achieve goals more efficiently. You can even say that, you know, when we work in a team, we get to learn new concepts that we ourselves don't know, because there are a lot of people who are coming together and working as a part of one project, right? And then if you are stuck, then there are different minds that are working on a same issue, right? So the issue also gets resolved quickly. So in this way you can mention the advantages of teams. Okay, moving on. Can you work under minimal supervision? Or if there is no supervision on you, can you work, or will you just be sitting idle and not doing any work? So you have to answer in this way. Yes, I am self-motivated and take the responsibility for my work. I ensure that I understand the task requirements and complete them efficiently without needing constant supervision. So you have, whenever this types of questions are being asked, you have to make them feel that there is no need for separate supervision on me, because I will do my activities or tasks with utmost sincerity. So there is no separate supervision. If you want, you can keep it, but if there is no supervision also, I will deliver the same quality of work that I deliver when supervision is there. Okay, so you can answer in this way. Moving on to the next question. How do you ensure accuracy in your work? Let's see the answer for this question. I double check my work before submitting it and follow a structured approach to minimize the errors. If needed, I also take feedback to improve the accuracy. Okay, so in this way you can mention if you are asked question about accuracy of your work. Let's see this question. How do you handle multiple deadlines? Okay, see, like many times it might happen that you might have deadlines or you have to deliver your task within a specific time frame, right? So how do you handle multiple deadlines if there is given to you? Let's see the answer for this one. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. I create a schedule and break down tasks into manageable steps to ensure that I complete them on time. Okay, without wasting times on unnecessary things, I will take the prioritized tasks first and complete them, and take the small steps, take them into small steps and complete it one at a time. Let's see the next question that we have. What do you value the most in a job? Okay, let's see the answer for this question. I value opportunities for learning and growth, a positive work environment, and a role where I can contribute meaningfully to the company's success. Now guys, for all these types of questions, you don't have to answer like very large paragraphs or very large answers. I would say 20 to 30 seconds of answer is more than enough. Okay, and if they want you to speak more on that, they will ask, but I would say that 20 to 30-second answer is more than enough, or one paragraph or just 2 to 3 lines of answers is more than enough for that. Okay, let's see the next question that we have. What steps do you take to improve your skills? The answer for this question can be, I take online courses, read industry related content, and work on small projects to apply my learning. I also seek feedback from mentors to improve. You can even say that I do certification if possible. Okay, I do courses, I follow tutorials, I create projects after learning few things. Okay, so in this way you have to tell that how you improve your skills, from where do you learn. Okay, let's see the next question that we have. How do you deal with monotonous or repetitive tasks? The answer for this can be, I try to find new ways to improve efficiency in repetitive tasks and stay motivated by focusing on the bigger picture. If possible, I also look for ways to automate or optimize the process. Okay, like basically, if there is any repetitive task, I will try to automate it so that my same manual work does not needs to be done and time wastage will be reduced. Okay, so you have to answer it this way. Moving on. How do you adapt to changes in the workplace? So you can answer it in this way. I stay open to learning and approach changes with a positive mindset. I take time to understand new processes and adjust my workflow accordingly. So if there is anything getting changed in the workplace, or a new workplace strategy is getting followed, then I will take time, understand, and take it with a positive mindset. Even though if it is hard or challenging for me, I will try to see the positive in that and see it, take it for a good only. Okay, you have to answer in this way. Let's see the next question that we have. What do you do if you don't know how to complete a task? Okay, so let's see the answer for this question. I research the task, look for resources, and if needed, I ask for the guidance from seniors or my colleagues. I also make sure to learn from the experience to handle similar situations in the future independently. You can say that whenever I encounter a new task, okay, so what new task or a tough task, I will take notes about it, so that going in future, if I encounter the same task, I can learn from my previous learnings, or I can complete the task from my previous learnings. Okay, or if I'm not finding any help or any articles, nothing over the internet, then I will seek help from my colleagues or from my seniors also. Okay, so you can answer in this way. Let's see the next question that we have. Are you open to relocating for this job? So you can answer in this way. Yes, I'm open to relocation if the opportunity is right and aligns with my career goals. I see it as a chance to grow both professionally and personally. So basically, whenever these types of relocation based questions or something is asked, you have to always say yes and don't say no, because that gives a kind of negative impression. If you say yes, no one is asking you to relocate now itself, but it shows your positive mindset and readiness towards the job. Moving on to the next question that we have. How do you handle feedback? The answer for this question can be, I see feedback as a tool for growth. I listen carefully, analyze the points mentioned, and apply suggestions to improve my performance. Okay, moving on. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you do, please give it a like. If you have any more doubts, please drop them in the comment section. You can also join me on Telegram and follow me on Instagram as well. You can ask your queries over Instagram DM too. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss on any of the important updates or notification whenever I upload a new video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video.